Greetings 2D8 artists, it's me, Mr. Royster. I want to have this conversation with you about where you are headed with the cover of your art book. Here's our GQ. We're going to be working on what I'm calling Dreams Collages. Dreams Collages. Those are going to be on the front and back of your art book, actually. And our GQ is this: how can an IB artist, so whenever you see this HCAIBA, how can an IB artist use collage, shape, and emphasis to tell a story? Those are also our language objectives: collage, shape, and emphasis, to understand those at a greater level. Okay, we're going to build upon knowledge that we've already acquired over the course of the last 2 years. And so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building a dreams collage. Now let me talk you through that a little bit as to what I'd like to see have that be, but it's going to be pretty open-ended, so I'm going to let you do what you want to do, as long as it includes some specific things that we're looking for. The essential question: what is your dreams list? You've heard of that movie, The Bucket List? Where you're making a list of things you want to do before you're gone. What is your dreams list? What would your bucket list look like? What are at least 20 things that you want to make sure you get accomplished in your life? Do you want to take a trip? Do you want to visit Europe? Do you want to backpack across the Pacific Crest Trail? Do you want to hug a redwood? You want to make sure that you've said thank you to me for being such a powerful teacher. That's a joke, by the way. What is it that you want to do with your life? That's really the question. And so what this cover will show us, when all is said and done, is what's on your mind. What are you dreaming about? What are you dreaming about? Now, obviously in the investigation phase, where'd my marker go? In the investigation phase, you're going to have to answer, this question: what are at least 20 or more dreams you have of what you'd like to do with your life? 20 or more dreams that you have of things that you'd like to accomplish in your lifetime. As a part of the investigation phase, you're going to have to kind of think that through. Okay? So you have to get that figured out. Secondly, you're going to have to also kind of get an idea as to how all those things sort of work together. Then the planning phase. Once you've got an idea as to what it is you want to do with your life, for some of you that's going to be extremely easy. For others of you, it may not be as easy, but I want you to dream big. I want you to dream big. I want you to think, I want to be the President of the United States, or I want to be whatever. I want to do this. These are things that I want to make sure I want to do with my life. Okay? So I want you to dream big. Then you're going to move on into the planning phase. The planning phase has to do with acquiring the images that represent these dreams of yours. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what the assignment's going to look like. There's a front and back to your art book, right? Front and back. So I want you to think about the front and then think about the back. This is the front. Here's the back. That is an F. This is the front. This is the back of your art book. Now, your art book collage must include a relatively large image of you. I mean, it is your dream, right? We're emphasizing you. So it's about your dream. So on the front, I want to see a picture of your face, okay? And it's going to be somewhere relatively large, somewhere on the front. The reason is because I want to know, obviously it is yours, but somehow in the midst of this, I want you to figure out a way to open up your head, right? You're going to open up your head. A simple solution would be to do something like this, where you have opened up wrong. Something like this, where you have opened up your head so that your dreams can pour out. Okay? So your dreams can pour out. So we're going to see the front of you. And you can use any picture you want. You take a picture with your phone, you do whatever. You're going to need to bring it in. Obviously, it's going to need to be a color picture. It doesn't have to be, I suppose. It could be black and white, or it could be a black and white picture that you color with colored pencils. Whatever you want to do, it's got to be an image of you. All right? And out of your mind, you're going to share with us your dreams. And so those dreams are going to come out, and the rest of the collage is going to tell us about your dreams, because there's going to be images of your dreams. Okay? On the back side, we're going to see the back side of your head. Okay? And whatever's happening on the front side, we're going to see the back side of your head. It makes sense, right? We turn it over, we see the back side of your head. How cool is that? And then same kind of thing going on. However you choose to open it up on the front side, you're going to open it up on the back side, and we're going to continue to see more of your dreams. Beware. One of the things I'm going to be looking for in relation to emphasis and relation is how you place things on the page. Remember, there's always a background, a middle ground, and a foreground. Back, middle, front. There's always that. That's going to give us good composition. So you're going to want to think about what's the background look like back here. What are your images telling? What words, what pictures you're using to tell us of your dreams, and then that picture of you's in the foreground. You're the most important part of this. Okay? So I expect at this level for you to be able to relate those pictures to each other. As you connect them together, I expect you to be able to create a relationship with those, in a sense of, you dream of whatever. You dream of climbing a mountain. We see a little picture of you standing on top of a really big mountain. Something like that. So you're thinking about how do these images relate to each other in this collage that you're creating. All right? That's where we're headed. So, with that being said, the investigation phase and the planning phase. You need to have seen this video, done your brainstorm, have the investigation and the planning phase done by the time we're done building our complex. Okay? I'm thinking Wednesday of next week. That's the plan. All right? If you've got questions, feel free to email me those questions. I would be happy to reply to those emails when I get a chance to. Okay? Awesome. Excited about this?